She won't come out and say it. Not directly. Not in the way you expect. Because when a woman craves physical intimacy, she doesn't announce it. She hints at it. She speaks in codes. She wraps desire inside conversation. Psychology calls it covert signaling. To the untrained ear, it sounds like friendly banter. But to the man who understands women, every word is a breadcrumb, leading you straight to what she's truly feeling. You just have to decode what she's not saying. Most men wait for permission, for clarity, for some big green light. But women don't operate like that. They don't want to be obvious. They want you to sense it, to feel the tension, and know how to respond. That's what separates the average guy from the one who lives in her mind long after the moment's over. So, here are 7 things women say when they're craving physical intimacy, and what they really mean. The first one, you're trouble. She's not warning you. She's challenging you. This is flirtation disguised as resistance. What she's really saying is, you make me feel things I'm not used to feeling. Her rational mind wants control, but her emotional body is already leaning in. If you respond with nervous laughter, or try to deny it, the moment dies. But if you meet her energy and say something like, only for the right kind of woman, you flip the script. Now you've framed her as the one who's daring enough to keep going. Number 2, I don't usually do this. Now don't get it twisted. She's not talking about what she's already done. She's telling you about what she wants to do, but needs an emotional safety net. When a woman says this, she's managing perception. She's about to cross a line, mentally, emotionally, physically, and she wants to feel seen, not judged. The high-value man doesn't make her feel guilty. He makes her feel safe, not by convincing her, but by staying grounded, confident, unbothered. She doesn't need permission. She needs certainty from you. Third, you're not like other guys. On the surface, it sounds like a compliment, but underneath, it's arousal wrapped in vulnerability. She's admitting, you've bypassed her filters. You didn't come across like the rest. You've activated a different part of her, one that feels curiosity, respect, and sexual tension all at once. This phrase means she's separating you from the pack and subconsciously preparing herself to open up physically. She wants to see if you'll own that difference, or if you'll shrink under it. The fourth one, what are you thinking right now? She's not asking because she doesn't know what's on your mind. She knows. She's hoping you'll confirm it. This question is a mirror. She's projecting her own thoughts and testing to see if you're aligned. The mistake most guys make is giving a boring, surface-level answer. But the man who leans in and says, probably the same thing you are, doesn't just respond. He escalates. That moment becomes charged. Because now you're sharing a secret without ever saying what it is. Number 5. You're so bad. She says it with a smile. Maybe a laugh. But there's tension under the playfulness. This phrase is flirtation with a twist of danger. She's reacting to the way you're making her feel, how easily you're pulling her in. And she says this to manage her own arousal, to push against it playfully, not seriously. She wants to see if you'll get flustered, or if you'll stay in control. The man who stays still, smirks, and says nothing. He becomes unforgettable, because now she knows you feel it too, but you're not rushing it. 6. This is crazy. She's not talking about the situation. She's talking about the chemistry, the eye contact, the silence, the feeling in her chest that's growing stronger by the second. When she says this, she's admitting that she's losing control, that her logical brain is struggling to keep up with her emotional body. She wants reassurance, not through words, but through your energy. Don't diffuse it. Don't explain it. Just nod slowly and say, that's what makes it real. Now you've turned her hesitation into momentum. And 7, the most subtle, most powerful line of all. What would you do if we were alone right now? This is fantasy projection. She's no longer talking about the present. She's building a private world where her desire can live safely, and she's inviting you into it. If you take it as a joke, you kill the vibe. But if you pause, look her in the eye, and say something bold but slow, something suggestive but grounded, you light her up from the inside. Because now you're not just talking, you're leading. And women crave leadership and intimacy more than anything else. Here's what all 7 of these phrases have in common. They are tests, not of your intelligence, not of your looks, but of your presence. She's saying, I'm feeling something, I want to act on it, but I need to know, can you handle the moment? And if you can, if you stay composed, confident, calm, she steps into that desire willingly, because now she doesn't just want you. She trusts you with the most vulnerable part of herself. So stop listening like a boy. Start reading like a man, because what she says is rarely the message, the tone, the pause, the hidden smirk. That's where the truth lives. And the man who sees that, he doesn't beg for intimacy. He draws it out of her naturally. If you're becoming that man, the one who sees through surface talk, who reads emotional cues like a language, and who never forces the moment but owns it, this is your space. Subscribe now, because physical desire isn't loud, it's subtle, and now you speak her language.